It's Week 17 of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Jaguars and the Titans on Thursday night primetime.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from Nashville. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by a man who played collegiately in College Station, their rookie quarterback from Texas A&M.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. And the numbers for Andrews last week, 6 catches, 68 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now because
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Moore, the motion man right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
To Mixon on the check down. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right? He got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw with May. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jaguars offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Pierce in motion left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Pass incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. Mixon will try the right side. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Throwing here is May. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Here's May. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Looking to throw, May.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
To throw, it's May.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 68 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now back to throw.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air, May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans get a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Point after, right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Cruz. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Mixon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Mixon again. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
They'll throw with May.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards the pickup there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Titans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. The Texans in for a fight as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Good games in the late afternoon as well. One being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the New York Giants. And finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, in Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
That's complete to Pierce. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
Now it's Mixon running right. Fights through and now a crease. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Alec Pierce.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Throwing here is May.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Looking to throw. May.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And Xavier Worthy.
31 yards.
And the Titans have cut it back within a score.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
The 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw, it's May.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
31 yards.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Moore, 70 yards. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things could...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to move back in front. It didn't take too long for them to get that lead right back, did it?
No, it certainly didn't, and it's got to be just a bit demoralizing. You're charged up, you take the lead, you send your defense out, and guess what? One play later, you're right back in a position of having to go down the field and score again.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A short throw caught by Andrews. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Inside handoff to Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Again, it's Mixon. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A draw play for Mixon. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 20. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Back now in Nashville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. Back to Mixon on first down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The Jaguars on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From a yard out.
And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it. The 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to right.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Let's go now. Go.
And they'll go right back to right.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. From the gun, it's May.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Dances by him, and they'll get this down to the 10.
60 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
To the air, May.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
2nd and 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars getting set to go.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw.
And pass complete to Moore.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw.
And he's got Pierce.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
This is 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Here's 1st down.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce.
Well, think about this. You got to potentially be careful not to score too early here. 2nd down.
He's back to throw. He gets. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have yet again retaken the lead.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So now the Titans down by a field goal. 1:36 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Forced out to his... He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So now all eyes shift to the Jags, trailing by 4. A little under 50 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Back to throw.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Tennessee,
they get a critical 10th win on the year with one game left to go.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars,
it's a tough loss. It drops them to 9-7 now on the year.
And they will look to turn it around next time out. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.